Hi Facebook, we're blue.
And we are here today at Facebook HQ in London. Really excited to be here. Thank you guys for submitting all your amazing questions. We're going to try and get through them as much as we can in a little game we've called 50 Shades of Blue. Anthony's not here.
Unfortunately. But don't worry about that. We're going to have him covered. Like we were saying, we've got all your questions and Lee's going to kick it off.
Right. So, here we go. So apparently the dark ones, the dark blue is a bit risque, and the light ones are easier. Right, so I'm gonna go. I'll go for a light-hearted one first. Yeah, let's
start it off easy.
Let's ease it in slowly.
We always like to ease it in slowly.
Yes, we do.
Who has the worst eating habits?
Well, this morning,
I
would say me.
Yeah, you did actually. He had sushi for breakfast.
And
then he had a
full English breakfast.
And then a milky bar.
But I'd say overall Duncan, if I'm honest.
What do you mean? You don't eat great either.
I don't use my fingers.
Wait,
you just help yourself to other people's food off the plate. This is my impression of Lee Ryan. He's got his food in front of him, right? He sees my food over there. Is that nice? I don't know. I'm not Lee, that was my last. That was my last piece of smoked salmon, bro. Oh, it tastes nice though, doesn't it? Big hand come in. Yeah.
And Duncan's just like this. Oh yeah. It's like his hands for shovels. It's true, man.
I was a knight in the round table, man. I was.
Yeah, you was the pig in the middle of it.
Stuff.
All right, boys.
I do eat like a bit like with my chicken bones.
All right, boys. Right, let me get the next one. It's going to keep it light-hearted.
On that.
The pig in the middle.
Piggy in the middle.
If you was a biscuit, which one would you be? I think I'd be a jammy dodger.
Why would you be a jammy
like
dodger?
That.
Well, if you think about a jammy dodger, think about it.
It's got a heart in the middle.
Yeah. I'm all about heart.
That's what I'm saying, brother. Yeah,
I'm all about heart. You get me?
You get me.
Get me door blood.
I'll be a hobnob.
Why would you be a hobnob?
Because they're tasty, innit?
There's got to be another reason.
Yeah, most people think I'm a knob.
I'll be a bourbon.
I don't.
I'd be a bourbon because I like my chocolate black.
Right, there you go.
Isn't that right, brother?
Hey, this is Facebook, man. Wait, what's that?
Sorry.
Right, go on, Dun. Next one.
Mate, right.
Go on.
I'm going to go straight in for a dark.
Man, it's getting me
Oh, no, I'm going to go for a medium one, which means it's like...
No, that's the same. That's the dark one, bro.
No,
There's
that's
not
the
a
dark
medium.
one. Isn't that the dark? Oh, that's
the same, man.
Let's not
You're
go about this
colourblind,
blue and
innit?
black dress and this white and gold dress. Listen, that's blue and that's blue.
Right.
Yeah, there's no 50 shades of blue.
Dark
Right.
blue and light blue, innit?
Wait. I'm sure there's another
Annalisa Landolfi asks, what is your favourite place in London?
Favourite place in London? The
Favourite
Facebook
place
building.
Yeah, Facebook building is really nice because the food's amazing and you get great coffee.
Oh man, I've never been here before, but this is my favourite place in London now.
I
That's
like
for show.
I like Soho too.
Yeah.
Soho's cool.
I like,
There are lots of places in London now, isn't there? To be honest.
London's great.
yeah, London is great.
Do you know when the best?
I like the West End.
Yeah,
The best time to see London is on a Sunday morning when there's no traffic, and then you can when nobody's actually bumping into you, you can actually see how beautiful this actual city is. And you got to go down Embankment on the maybe at night or something.
Have you been Holland Park?
No.
That's
really,
nice.
It's
Yeah, that's
lovely.
really nice.
Holland Park's gorgeous. I take my little boy there all the time. And they've got this beautiful kind of Japanese garden with loads of koi fish in it.
Nice.
You don't feed them, do you?
No.
Just
Do
check
you remember that video we did for Curtain Falls in London, and we kind
Yeah.
of did it, and we took everybody. We filmed it at like
All the
5 in
iconic
the morning,
places.
and we took everybody out in post production.
Yeah,
so
I
it looked like
remember
London was deserted.
Yeah, but I'm going to go for a risque one now.
Risque.
Why not?
Favourite part, isn't
If you weren't a musician, what would you do?
Is that a risque?
I don't know. It's not that risque.
I
Is it?
don't
But
know.
what would you do? What would you do?
I don't like to think about stuff like that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Not really. What
What?
would I do if I wasn't singing? I'd probably be in youth work, to be honest.
Some-
I've always thought that. Or,
Yeah?
or
That's cool.
psychology or something.
Yeah, that's cool.
Got to learn to read books first, don't it?
I always wanted to be an actor.
Yeah, I did too.
But
That's still entertainment. If it wasn't entertainment,
No entertainment.
No
yeah,
entertainment.
What would your normal job
I'll be a cook.
You'd be a chef.
I'll be a chef.
Right, like ratatouille.
Yeah, like ratatouille.
Okay.
That's a difficult one. I wasn't any good at anything else. at
No,
school.
you'd be a pilot. I can see you being a pilot.
Really?
Yeah, flying everywhere, jet setting.
Yeah, I'd quite like to be a pilot, but
Or gym instructor.
nah. I'll do my-
Squat!
50 more!
I don't know what I'd like to do. Maybe like be in PR or something.
That's
Yeah,
entertainment, though, isn't it? Or were you talking about like PR within
Be
like
like-
a corporate
Like
company?
Facebook PR.
Yeah.
Yeah, work
Yeah,
here.
it'd
That'd be a
work
good
here.
one. I
There
work
we
at
go.
Facebook.
Good job here.
There we go.
Right, go on.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah,
Your turn.
Alrighty then. Let's see what we got. What made you choose the name for the album?
Oh, that's not a risky one.
Oh, okay. Well, the reason why we called it Blue Colours,
Blue's a colour.
because blue's like a colour.
And we
That's
thought
not
there
the
was a
reason,
lot
is
of...
it?
That ain't a reason.
I can't, do you know what? The reason escaped me. It just sounded good when we were sitting around the table.
Yeah, no, that was kind
Blue
of
coloured,
that was
yeah.
kind of it. It was kind
that
of
was
just
it.
like I think we were trying to kind of
If we were
come
thinking
up
of
with the
50
different
Shades of Blue, weren't we? That's kind of how we
yeah,
started.
yeah. It was just like the different kind of textures and stuff on the album. That's the idea of what the reason why we called it Colours.
And I think we wanted to bring the album back to kind of like our first album and how we started off taking things back to our original colours, I guess.
Yeah,
And it just kind of evolved.
our true colours.
Our
as,
true colours.
as,
Actually, the real
Phil
reason
Collins
is this.
says.
I just remember the reason. Well, one of the reasons is basically when we sing or we think of harmonies and stuff, and you close your eyes, you can see colours, and we're all in blue, and we all see the same thing, so we call it
yeah,
Blue Colours.
that's it.
So I have a
That's it.
light blue in my hand. Right, difficulty level 3, here we go. This is from Joanne McMillan, and she asks, if you could be a sweet treat, what would it be and why?
A sweet treat.
A sweet treat, what would it be and why?
A sweet treat. I'd probably be one of them lollipops with a chewing gum in the middle.
Sweet treat.
Oh, that's a nice one.
You
You
get
get
me?
to suck it and then chew it at the same time.
Sounds painful.
Well done about the chewing part, but
If I could be a sweet treat, I'd be.
I tell you what, quality from the streets, innit? Because I'm quality from the streets. You get me? You get me though, bled.
I like that one. That's good.
Right, I'd be like a box of chocolate. Wrap more bars than Cadbury's. Get it?
I think I'd be. What would I be?
Tutti frutti?
Chocolate fondue.
You'd be a chocolate fondue.
Is it fondue?
Yeah, there's the bit where you dip the marshmallow in and stuff, or the fruit.
Yeah.
Why would you be a chocolate fondue?
I don't know. It's just nice, isn't it? And you can share because I like sharing.
You like sharing is
Yeah,
caring,
I like
innit?
sharing. Sharing's caring.
Do you know what I think? If blue was a sweet treat, do you know what I think it would be?
What?
Would be an everlasting gobstopper because you just don't ever go away. It just stays there.
Annoying. No matter how many times you lick it.
Yeah, it's just there.
Yeah.
It doesn't ever go away.
Yeah. I
A
hate
bit like
that.
us, isn't it? 15 years nearly.
Yeah, I
We're
know.
still here.
Just a big fat gobstopper.
We're just a big fat gobstopper.
Right, I'm gonna go risque.
Risque.
Risque. Difficulty level 3. If you could be one of the other boys for one day, who would you like to be and why?
That's a bit risque.
Yeah, that is kind of risque. I'd be Anthony because he's always on time, and I want to know what that feels like.
I'd actually want to be Lee, I think, just because I want to know what actually really does go on in that head of me. Just to know how mad you actually are, to understand your level of madness.
You
Yeah,
wouldn't,
he's
man.
really
You
mad.
won't sleep.
I think that would be a big, massive risk trying to get inside his head.
You get lost,
you
bro.
probably wouldn't want. Yeah, it's like a maze in there. Man. Can't get back out. I'll have to pick Dunk in it.
You know what it's like to do 100 sit-ups or press-ups?
Yeah, what does that feel like to do 100
I
sit-ups?
don't do 100 press-ups.
Or
Sit-ups.
a thousand press-ups a day.
No, I don't.
You do.
I did.
I've seen you squat up and down stairs.
When we're at the airport. Dan, what are you doing? Nothing, just doing my
I
squats.
just think I've got a long flight ahead of me. I'm going to be laying there for like hours. I need to do some kind of exercise while I get on the plane.
The risky
Kind of
stuff,
sounds
not
really like
the
frogs.
risky ones we got
Let's
left.
be a
I
frog,
like
innit,
the
Sarah?
risky ones.
Yeah, I think we're gonna keep it risque.
I like the risky.
Risque.
With gang.
Okay. Difficulty level 3.
Who's it from?
Carla. Getchi? Right. Who would you call when you get arrested? Lee?
Lee?
Why are you looking at me, man?
Who'd you call when you get arrested?
My lawyer normally.
Who did you call
But he-
first?
What?
Like your one phone call. Give me my phone call. Right.
With Bailey,
Who'd you
our
call?
manager, right?
Not Ghostbusters.
Yeah, because I haven't actually got my lawyer's number. I mean, why had you asked me first anyway?
Just answer it.
I said my lawyer, innit? That's what
Oh,
you
your
that's
lawyer.
who you'd
All
call.
No, but who would you call?
Don't know. You could really get on their nerves and like call Chile or something like that, you know, like really long away. Just like make a really phone call. They'd be like, that cost me 50 quid. Like, yeah, so what?
Who would you call?
I'd call my mum probably.
If you got arrested?
Yeah.
Your mum?
Probably. I'd be like, Mum, you need to come down and help bail me out. No, actually, we'd probably call Paul, our manager, Mr. Bailey, because he's very good at things like that.
Right. Next.
I like these risky ones. Bit of fun.
Why are you not being so messy, man?
Right. This is from Vicky Lukey, and she wants to know, what's the funniest memory you have of a fan? The funniest memory I've got of a fan,
Funniest.
I remember I remember I caught one in my bath once.
wasn't one hiding in your wardrobe?
No, she was in the bath, and I shit myself because I was like, as I walked in, I was like going to brush my teeth, and she was just lying down in the bath like that, looking at me, and I was like, ah! And then
did she get in your room?
I don't know, but she wouldn't get out of the bath, so I turned the tap on.
Oh, she was just lying in
She was lying in the bath, and I was like, get out of my bath, and she was like, no. And I was like, get out of my bath. She was like, no, like that, and I was like, we'll have a bath then. So I turned the tap on, and she sat there screaming, ah! Like that, and I was just like pissing myself. But yeah, she was in my room, caught her in my bath. It's kind of weird. Normally you find spiders.
Not fans.
Not a fan, not of just sitting there.
I think we've all had similar stories to that, to be honest. Mine was in the wardrobe.
Oh, yours was in the wardrobe?
Yeah.
Hiding in the
That was
wardrobe?
yeah, that was in, I think it was Japan. Or Indonesia. Can't remember. Happened so many times.
My funny story is a little bit rude. I don't know if we can get away with saying it, but we were in Germany, and we just finished doing a gig, and we walk into our hotel, and I get in the lift, and this girl gets in the lift with me. She doesn't say a word to me. Okay. So I press level 8, which is my floor. I walk out the lift, and the girl just follows me. Still doesn't say anything to me. I go to my room, put the key in the door, and she walks into my bedroom. Still doesn't say anything to me. I'm like, yo, you all right? What are you doing? And she just took her clothes off.
Really?
Yeah.
Nut job.
Nut job.
That's mental.
Yeah.
Where was this again?
In Germany.
Which city?
Remember the blonde one with the nose? Looked a bit like Steffi Graf.
Oh, right. Ooh.
When she
Remember that
just
one?
got naked in
Yeah,
England.
it was really
Lena.
funny.
That's cold. Never happens to me, that.
It was really
Right.
random, but
That is random. But should I keep with the risque or should we go a bit different?
no, do a risky one. They're more fun.
Yeah, they are quite fun actually. All right. If you could be God for one day, what would you change in our world?
It's a very apt question for you, Lee Ryan.
What would I change in the world? I'd make everyone peaceful, and I'd take away all the nuclear bombs and war, and I'd just have everyone really walking around kissing each other and holding hands, singing Kumbaya, my lord, Kumbaya, holy Kumbaya.
That's a hard one.
God for a day. Well, if it was on the 9th of March, I would order everybody to download the Blue album. If I was God, I would say that would be
good one. Everybody has to go and buy the new
Everybody
Blue
has to
album.
go on the 9th of March.
You
Press download.
press download. Not illegally.
Blue colours.
Not illegally.
Not illegally.
Otherwise, you get sent down on the ground. Yeah, that's what I'd do. 9th of March, remember that?
What would you do, Dan?
That's a really difficult one, isn't it?
So many things going
So
around
many
with the
things you
world.
could, yeah.
You could make heaven, earth for the day.
For the day.
Yeah, so you could see what heaven's like.
That's amazing.
That'd be cool, because then everyone would start being good. Imagine they'd be like, oh, this place was wicked. It's a bit like when you first walk into Facebook. It's like, oh, it's amazing. And you want to kind of start being good
Yeah.
to get to your final destination.
I think what you said though, peace for a whole day without any
That'd be
fighting in the
amazing.
whole world.
Imagine.
Just
No
everybody comes
hunger,
together.
no hunger, no poverty.
World peace day.
World peace. It'd be amazing. Imagine.
Just throw like a
No crime
Just for
or
a
anything.
24-hour
Be a
concert.
bit annoying though, because imagine like just for a day, and then the next day it goes back to crap again. Anyway.
Or strike hunger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Next
but anyway,
one?
that's a bit too
Yeah.
deep, but you get what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Which one?
Oh, is it me now?
Yeah.
Am I light blue or dark blue?
Whatever you want.
I think this one's already been opened. I'll go for a little. Just gonna stick it.
How neat my pie was compared to yours. Look. At least
What do you think about collaborating with other artists? Which other artists would you like to feature in your future albums? What do you think about? I think it's great to have different genres of music come together. I think it's great when you take risks, such as the Elton John song that you were saying about the
Yeah.
Wild Horses. Or
yeah, Pavarotti and Elton John did a song called "Live Like Horses."
Live Like Horses.
Beautiful song, absolutely amazing.
But the whole idea of, a classical singer and
Andrea Bocelli.
a soul singer
Andrea Bocelli would be
coming
amazing.
together.
Imagine us and Andrea Bocelli.
That'd be amazing.
It'd be something that people just wouldn't expect as well, like
Yeah.
a pop group, especially with this new soulful album, with the direction that we're going, to then work with someone like Andrea Bocelli, who's like one of the best classical artists that's alive today. That
Yeah.
would be absolutely brilliant.
That would be
I'd love
amazing.
that.
Yep.
Cool. Done? Yeah.
Sweet.
Right. My question is from Rosa McDonald. Thank you for your question, Rosa. It says, if you could have a superpower, what would it be, and what would be the first thing you would do with it? Well, I'd be invisible, and I'd want to go into, walk around Area 51 and just see if there's any aliens
That's
there,
proper cool.
and just go and have a look what's going on.
love that.
And then I'll try and rummage through the files and find out all the big secrets in the world that nobody knows
That'd be
about.
sick, and then tell everyone.
No, just not. Just no.
You wouldn't tell
Like
everyone?
you'd want to know all the stuff,
But
was
imagine-
Marilyn Monroe
yeah,
killed and
yeah,
all that kind of
definitely.
stuff.
Diana,
Everything.
everything.
It would be really interesting to know all that stuff, and to know Area 51 would be amazing.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Just to see if there's an alien in there, and to see what they did find and what actually fell. What was
I'd
it?
love to meet an alien.
Invisibility, yeah?
And I'd be invisible. What would you be?
Me? I think I like to fly.
I was gonna say that.
I think out of everything, that's the one.
Amazing, isn't it?
But I want to be able to fly in the space on top of that, and just keep going,
Like
Yeah.
Superman.
and just keep
Yeah,
going,
Yeah, just go to
and just
different,
keep going,
different places
and just keep going.
around
Yeah.
the universe.
Yeah.
What, go and see other universes and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, fly to the next star or something.
Like the Silver Surfer. The Silver Surfer,
Yeah.
because he's like, Superman's cool, but the Silver Surfer goes around to different planets.
Well, who would you be? What would
If I-
you be?
What
power?
What power would I have? What power would be good? It'd be kind of cool to be like Spider-Man, isn't it? Like, pss, 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 like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, pss, pss. That'd be sick. Well, I don't know. I think I was gonna say fly, but I probably. What about if you could read people's minds?
Oh, that'd do my head in.
Or listen to people's
Imagine
thoughts.
listen
Yeah,
to
listening
everyone's,
to people's thoughts.
Everyone's thoughts.
No,
innit?
but you could switch it off like.
You'd
when
hate
you-
that though.
What?
You'd hate that.
I'd be like, what'd you just say? They'd be like, nothing. Didn't say anything. I'd be like, yes, you did. I can hear you, mate.
Imagine you could hear animals talk as well.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Talk to animals. See, that's what I mean. You could talk to dolphins and find out the meaning of life. Because apparently they know.
Look, don't
Have
start
you ever
with
heard that?
dolphins,
Have you never
Who the
heard
hell?
that?
Who the hell? Asked,
They say that dolphins know the meaning of
Who
life.
said?
Right,
There's
next
this
question.
conspiracy theory.
Let's just move off from dolphins. Next question.
Right. It's true.
Next.
Oh,
I don't know. It's been confiscated.
What was the nicest, weirdest thing a fan has ever done to you? Oh, so said to you. I got a really funny one. I remember once, right? There was this girl, and she come up to me.
I know exactly what you're gonna say.
She went, "Can you sign my bit of paper?" And I went, "Yeah, of course." And as I was signing it, she went, I said, "What shall I write?" And she went, "Can I lick your face?" And I went, "Oh, that's what she wrote. Can I squirt cream on your face and lick it off?" And I went, "What?" I went, "Yeah, all right." And I wrote something like, "Hey, yeah, cream lick off." I did something around that. And as I looked up, she got cream and went psst, like that in my face, and it went right in my eyes, and I went, "Ah!" And as I kind of went like this, she was going, "Ah," and I was back going towards me.
Wow.
And she was trying to lick, and I was like, "Ah!"
Wow.
It's true.
Yeah, well, I'd like to say we've got the coolest fans in the world, and I've never really experienced anything like that.
Yeah, it was squirty cream as well. You know,
Wow.
in the can.
Ooh.
It was nasty.
Wow.
Isn't it? Coming towards me.
Ooh. Was she fit?
No, I've just got a vision of that.
It was minging.
But yeah, well anyway,